Okay, good morning, folks. Welcome back to the show, VPE Live, Season 1, Episode 8. It is Tuesday morning, June the 2nd, all day long. Let's get into a little bit of the pregame analysis here. We'll get our bearings before we get the open here in about 7 minutes. Hope everybody out there is ready to go, had a good sleep, all that good stuff. What do we got here? Okay. So, like always, we're starting off on the monthly here. Same story as yesterday. We're obviously super extended on the monthly. No DMLs in sight anywhere near. So it's all we got really is the VolPro reaction resistance line there. And yeah, this market is cruising. I'm expecting a pullback at some point. When that will happen, your guess is as good as mine. But let's flip over to the weekly. So let me take a look here. We got the core DML up above there. We tried to reach for it yesterday. Didn't quite get there. Will we reach for it again today? It's very possible. Very possible. But yeah, this market is extremely bullish. I'm more inclined to be buying the dips for the rips. The daily here. Yeah, we're making a push up, so I'm definitely team bull. Definitely team bull. So we'll, like always, we'll get the market open and see what it gives us. React to what we're seeing. We got anybody in the chat yet? No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
All right. Yeah, this
What do
thing
you
is
think,
going.
BDR?
Pretty much the same. Yeah, the bullish sentiment is really strong. In fact, so strong that our very own Andy Big Wrench Owens is already in some pre-market action, and looks like he's probably already up about 50, 60 points already. And so we'll see, man. He might have a real runaway winner on his hands. And yeah, and also. Um, he did his pre-market analysis from Sweden, and it was same thing, man. Just all bull. Maybe we won't get very many pullbacks or very deep pullbacks, but yeah, everything points to this thing is just has no. At least today, this thing has no end in sight, or it's going to keep going. But let's see what the ride looks like, man. I'm ready for it. Looks like we got about 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes, and we'll see what the opening bar brings us.
Yeah, it should be. Hopefully, it's a good one. It should be.
Nice,
I'm
nice, nice.
I'm
And for
certainly ready
those
to go here.
right, for those new people tuning in, just so you know, the indicator we're trading is VolPro Edge. It's the brainchild of Andy Owings, and you can go see it over at volproedge.com. There's a 14-day free trial where there's a whole course of quite a few modules. I think it's up to like 15 modules now, all taught by Andy Owings, and how to interpret or how to read this indicator. And it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. I've been through the course many, many times myself, and I always learn new stuff every time I watch it. And it's got a lot of information. So you're going to hear us use a lot of terms, and you're going to see some things that you're not used to, but we'll explain it as we go along. And probably not a whole lot at the first few minutes of the market open because of all the volatility and stuff. We're going to, because we are traders first and foremost, but we don't mind sharing and talking about what we're doing and explaining things. And then you can get more information over there and sign up for that free trial and check it out and see if it works.
Yeah, don't forget to add. It really is no strings attached, guys. We don't even ask for your credit card or nothing. So
Nope.
I know a lot of people get weirded out sometimes. Makes them feel a lot more comfortable and, not even a credit card number necessary. So,
Yeah, I like that too because a lot of times nowadays I hate these websites too. You go on and they want the minute you click on their website, they want your email, they want your information, and it's like you haven't even proven or given me anything of value yet, and you already want my
yeah,
my information, and it's like
yeah,
I think it's so rude, and I think it's a terrible business model, to be honest with you, that you're going to ask for this stuff before I've even seen what you have to offer, or if it's even valid for my situation. And so, yeah, with VolPro
yeah.
Edge, you sign up, you check it out, you have 14 days, and then if you want to keep going, then you can uh, you can enter those details and continue on. But anyway, it looks like things are hopping. We also have a live day trading chat over on volproedge.com, and so some of the people will probably be in here and be in there. It looks like, oh, we got Nick. Nick is back in the chat, and KLR. Yeah, nice, nice.
Let's go.
Glad to see you guys there. And KLR is asking, what are the green zones?
Oh,
What are they?
they're not really relevant. There's nothing. I don't use them or anything. They
He
just
just
yeah. I was just
those are
messing around
remnants,
one.
remnants
Yeah.
from a previous life. Wow, look at this thing has gone up really nice. In fact, shoot. Yeah, I'll bet he's up 40, 50 points right now. That's beautiful. Hopefully he gets a ripper out of this and keeps going up.
Yeah, it's nice when that's probably the prime scenario going
Right.
into an open. If you're already up a handful of points and then it just tears in that direction.
Yeah, well, the nice thing is, think about it. Even just and it's not uncommon for this thing to open up and within the first 10 seconds go 40, 50 points, right? And if he's already up 40, 50, and then he gets hits a take profit for a 100-point winner, right? In 10 seconds, to me, that would be a dream scenario, right?
Yeah, yeah.
uh, yeah, glad to have everyone along with us. Make sure you like and make sure you subscribe and comment when you can, and yeah, help us out. We're trying to get this show going, and feel like we're improving all the time. And any feedback anybody has, we love to have it. All right, let's see. We got 20 seconds. Let's do this. Let's see where this thing goes. All right, let's see here. I don't know. There we go. What are we gonna do? Oh, there's a little. Oh, wow. That thing ripped down. Hopefully he had his stop moved. or he's still good. Uh, oh my goodness. Yeah, the only thing that scares me here is it looks like our 50K is in congestion action, and we'll see if it continues back down to even around 400 or so, the bottom of the envelope. I know that's a long way, but according to the indicator, that's possible. Yeah, you guys will be hearing us talk about all kinds of things and what the charts are saying or our interpretation of them, and just realize, it's all probabilities. Nobody knows. Nobody knows where this thing is going ever, but we do our best. See if this 500 level holds or does it go down? Looks like.
Yeah, I would love to see a pullback. That's for sure.
Looks like, yeah, Andy took profits at the highs just before the opening dump.
Oh,
Nice. Good
nice.
job, man. Good job.
Big wrench.
Yeah, big wrench for the win right off the bat. I love it. See it. Yeah, looks like, man, that the 10K there, those 3 bars, where how they're all even across the bottom, that might be telling us something too. Yeah, a lot of support here, right around
Yeah,
480-ish.
we got the mid envelope on the 50.
Yep. 480 might be offering us a little bit of floor to push off of. Let's see. Where are we at here? We got one more bar to go on the 50K. After this will be the last one here. And yeah, folks, just so another explanation here, you're going to hear us using the term 50K and 10K. These are volume-based charts instead of time-based charts. So every on the top there of on your screen, that's the 50K. That's 50,000 contracts is each bar, and the bottom one is 10,000 contracts. For those people that only have time-based charts, don't have Sierra or Ninja to get volume-based charts, it would be the hour and the 15-minute as the closest approximation of what those might look like. But just so you have an idea of what kind of time frames we're working with. But yeah, no, we feel that volume-based charts are more telling and more accurate than things just because a certain amount of time has passed really doesn't seem very significant.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, look at this. We're at that same level again, and it's rejecting again off of this 480.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm just trying to get my roadmap chart set up
Yep.
here.
Very good. Very good.
VPE is really good by itself, but I just like to have a couple secondary.
Yeah. Little signposts.
Yeah, a couple secondary helpers. Basically, I just mark out the overnight levels, the Asia set.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, the Asia and the London session, stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Looks like we got a little congestion action trading here on the 10K and the 50K.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would expect this 50K. We'll see where we get here. But normally, as we know, it likes to cycle between the top and the bottom of the envelope. These two green lines, the solid green lines. And on your chart, yeah, you've got the middle one with the dots on it. That's the middle of the envelope. So, but yeah, the two solid green lines on the outside. Price likes to cycle between those, and we'll see if we get there. I don't think we're going to get there with this bar. It seems to be ripping pretty good, but and by definition, congestion just means it's the bars are closing on the opposite sides of the middle of the envelope. Let's see here where we end up.
Oh, what was I doing here? Oh, yeah.
Looks like we got a little bit lower this time. Down into what? 465, 466. Looks like maybe a little lower still. Maybe. Yep. All right. So this thing might be trying to exit congestion to the downside on the 10K. Yep. Yeah, we got a lot of selling pressure, over 600 on the footprint.
Yeah, let it come down.
Yeah, let it go. All right. I would love to see it. Yeah, get down here as close to the bottom of the envelope as possible. It would be great. But we're just about to turn over a new bar here in a couple hundred contracts, about 500 to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 420-ish would be beautiful, but I don't think we've got not enough downward momentum for that, but anything can happen.
Yeah, we're right in the middle of the value area from yesterday.
Okay. Gotcha. Now the question is this a little bit of a pullback for a continuation to the downside, or have we hit the floor? I don't know yet. Wait for this to tell us what's going on. Looks like on the 50K though, we are below the VolPro action support level, so that'll act as resistance, additional resistance.
Yeah, we're also in a 50K pocket now.
Yep, 50K pocket.
We got jobs numbers at 10 o'clock too.
Okay.
Watch out for.
Yeah, it looks like we picked up support right around 450. See how that holds. Overall, yeah, market's down about 90 points, so yeah, nothing really to tell there. Got lots of room to move.
Yeah, either direction.
Yep, yep. Oh, yep. Looks like Andy called it out in the day trading chat. Lots of support at 440. Yeah, we saw that. We see that in action right now. Let's see if that holds. It held once. And looks like it's thinking about it.
Yeah. Let's
What do we
we
got
should get
here?
we should get some nice opportunities today.
Yeah. I'm hoping this thing, man, if this thing closes up around the 470, 480 area or whatever, we might be good for a run up a little bit. Because that would put us above the or right around the middle of the envelope or so on the 10K. See if that pocket, see how active this pocket is going to be on the 50K. See how strong it is. But right now, we got about 200, minus 200 on the footprint. Now it's down to about 150. Just have to see what it's going to do. Looks like we got a nice healthy opening range here so far of about 116 points.
Yeah, I can work with that.
Oh yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. About 5 more minutes to go on this opening 15-minute mark here. It's really not moving much. Price action's not moving much. Maybe it's just
I don't know. I don't know if it's just
waiting.
me, but if it seems a little bit slow right now, like not your typical.
Yeah, we had our 5 to 10 minute blowout, and now we're taking a breath or something here. Yeah. Hard to tell, man. Yeah, I can't read this thing now. It's pushing down again. Yeah, sellers just showed up. We're over 500 on the footprint, negative. So yeah, there's definitely a concerted effort to push this price down a little bit more. You know, we could see it down to 410. Look at the 50K. Look down there at the bottom of the envelope where that congestion support DML is, or the extension DML is down at 370. I don't know that we'll get that far, but you know, 410, 415 is certainly within the realm of possibility before it pushes back
Yeah,
up.
definitely not out of the question.
Yeah, I got now minus 700 almost on the footprint. So there's still sellers out there putting the pressure on, Let's see if this thing closes at the dead low, because that could also indicate. Yeah, this is definitely setting up nice, clean downtrend structure. And then
We opened up above the double cores on the 10K.
yeah, that could be. Yeah, it looks like Nick is. Let's see here. Yeah, Andy. Here we've got Andy in the chat here, and he says, yeah, 30,400 zone is all that 50K support. Yep, sure is. It's a good area in there. And then Nick says like a bounce 410 to 430. Yeah, I think we're all kind of on the same page, waiting to see what this is going to do. It looks like it bounced off of that bottom core DML on mine on my screen right at about 418.
Yeah, same here. I might be in for a buy. We got
Yeah.
50K pocket, double cores on the. It
Mm-hmm.
took off without me a little bit.
Yeah.
I wanted it down in the 440s. We just popped up into the 60s.
Right. Right.
Let's see
Looks
if
like it
we
might be
let's
coming
see if
back
we come
down.
down a little bit.
Yeah, we got sellers. Sellers haven't gone away. They're still lurking. So let's see, man. Let's see what we get.
Come on, come down.
You gonna wait for a market order? Or you gonna put a limit order out there? Put your balls on the table.
I rarely ever enter with a limit order.
Right, right. Uh, let's see, man. Yeah, this is a nice. So far, it's maintaining a nice clean downtrend, but it looks like it might be done. Let's see. What does Andy say here? Yeah, thankfully got long before the open. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Awesome. Yeah, no, that was a great trade. I was thinking about it, but then yeah, I was a little bit unsure with the open coming so close. But that's why you're the man. All right, let's
Big
see here.
wrench.
Yeah, this was a big wrench. Yeah, this thing looks like it's decided it's gonna go. It's not coming back to the station, brother. We'll catch the next one maybe. See where this wants to go.
Oh, this. I mean, this trade idea is not gone. If
Yeah,
we could
yeah,
get.
true. Yeah, you're just now breaking into the above the VolPro action support level on my 50K. It's just peaking up over that, so it can actually do its job and support.
I just want a little bit of a. I don't want to buy it here necessarily. I want a better price.
Yeah. Well, looking at my stuff here, looks like, and I don't know where this VolPro action support level is going to be on the 10K, but yeah, I mean, I would say at least we got now true average is sitting right here about 470.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to challenge this extension here on the 10K.
Yeah. If we get a good close on this bar, which obviously, yeah.
Oof, yeah, it's strong.
There it goes.
This is a nice, strong reversal bar, man. Wow. Let's see where we're at on the daily. Yeah, we're right at just below true average on the daily. So we'll see if we break back up through that. Yeah, we might still have lots of upside still here to go. It looks like it, and yep, now it's above it. So
Yeah.
if we do that and break out above this VolPro action resistance level here, this red line on the 10K, man, let's see. We might see a lot of upside here. Oh, looks like Cam over in the day trading chat, he's long from 436. That's a nice catch, man.
436.
Yeah, that's a
Yep.
nice catch.
Absolutely.
Look
Absolutely.
at Cam go. He had his little break. Now he's back firing on all cylinders. Good job, man. Yeah, he caught it right as it was breaking up back above that core DML on the 10K. So that's a nice trade, Cam. Oh, he's out at 500. Nice, man. Good job.
If it comes
Yeah,
down some, I'll take a buy. But
64 points. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, I'd like to see it come back. At this point, somewhere around 90-ish, 90, yeah. would be a nice little,
Hmm.
somewhere 80 to 90 would be a nice pullback. Don't know if we'll get it, but because 80 would still put us at the middle of the envelope on the 50K.
Sure would.
All right, let's do it. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, Cam says could have maybe held it a little longer, but didn't like that 50K. Yep, yep.
Yeah, well, he got like what, 70 points out of that? That was pretty good.
Yeah, and it looks like Andy's back in. Andy is back in at long on six minis, looking to target. He as it was passing through 500, looked like he's targeting back to the highs here. So man,
Hmm.
he's on fire too. But yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm just being a little more conservative myself, just trying to pick my spot. I've been really focused, just like you have been. We've been trying to focus just on one to two good trades, not being too overactive or anything.
Hmm. Yeah, well, last week and the week before, I had especially last week,
Hmm.
I I had really good results in taking I only took very minimal trades.
Right, right.
I think I took 6 or 7 all week last week.
Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah. Once upon a time, that was my average day.
Right, right. Or average lunchtime sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, very good, very good. Yeah, man, this could easily, you got on oncoming DMLs, you got double cores up there around 575, extension DML at 580. So yeah, there's room. There's definitely room to get up there. Although these
Oh
double
yeah.
cores on the 50K might have something to say about that. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Let's see. Yeah, up above. Nick is saying, yeah, up above is an interesting spot, 40 to 70. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what looks like we've got also a previous peak right around 550. So it'll be interesting to see how price reacts to that. Um, if we break above that for sure, I think that's a sign that we got more legs to go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe this daily range wants to expand by quite a bit if we get a bust up through there. Looks like we're thinking it's thinking about it.
Yeah. I mean, I've I thought about taking the buy down there at the on the double cores of the
Hmm.
10K,
Hmm.
but then all of a sudden we shot up 25 points, and I just didn't feel comfortable
Right,
getting
right.
in there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like we are going to go ahead and bust up through that 550. So yeah, now let's see. Does it hold up above this trough level so far? So now maybe a pullback to 530-ish. I don't know. That's a true average. Oh, nice. Looks like Dan over there just got long and got 85 points. He's done for the day. Man, good job, everyone. I love to see it, man. This is great. This community is so fun. Anybody who's thinking
Nothing
about
wrong with
maybe
that.
trying out that 14-day free trial, man, head on over. The community is super supportive, super positive. I don't know of a single, ego or a person, that causes any kind of drama or problems. I love it, man. Everybody's just wants to see everybody succeed and, positive environment. I love it. Just
Yeah,
everybody
it's
trying to help each other out.
yeah, reach arounds all around.
Yeah. Let's see what we get here. Looks like we're developing some pretty decent resistance up above on the double cores on this current 50K and 10K. and then oncoming as well. So except for on the 10K at least.
Yeah, I like how I'll highlight it on the screen here
Yeah.
for anybody that's watching that's just getting familiar with VPE. If you look at the top chart there, right there, that triangle, that's a 50K support zone. They come in handy a lot.
Mm-hmm.
We had the DML there when we pushed right out of it. That was awesome. I wasn't part of it, unfortunately, but
Yep.
that that gave a nice trade opportunity right there. This 10K is gonna be fighting with those cores, like we just said.
Yeah, I'm not liking the possibility of a long right here just simply because we got all these double core DMLs stacked up there, and also the 50Ks at the top of the envelope now. So it's either gonna and there's double cores there as well. So it's hard to say
Hmm.
if this is gonna be want to turn back over in the next bar or so, because we're coming up to the end of that one. And if it stays in congestion, that means it'll cycle back down. So it'll be interesting to see if this decides to
Yeah, well, if
either
you,
exit or
yeah, I mean, it very well could push. Obviously, it's bullish as heck, but up here
yeah,
is not really the prime real estate to be getting in.
yeah.
What you want to look for is what we described at the bottom there, the bottom of the 10K.
Yep. Yep. For sure.
The best trades, the best runners, like I said before last week, are the ones that move across the envelope like that.
Yep.
This was perfect right here. You know, started out around 440ish, 430s,
Hmm.
and now we're pushing 560s. So
Right. Right. Looks like Andy's out for 70 more points, so he's got about 130 points on the day, and he says he's pretty much done. So, yeah,
heyo,
look at that, man. Planned and capitalized. There we
excuse
go.
me for living.
Yes. Yes. You're right. You're right. That's a good day, man. Good day. That's one thing you'll constantly hear us talk to on this show about points. We don't really talk the dollar values like a lot of other places because we're not here to impress anybody, or we also the dollar amount that you make those points worth is personal. It depends on your bankroll, depends on your trading style, your plan, but points is where it's at because every trader has a different value for those points based on your risk management and all that stuff. Let's see.
We're just here to
Nice,
show you how
nice.
to get the points.
Yep, yep, and then you make them what they're worth to you. Man, I sure would like to see this pull back a little more, but I don't know, man. It seemed to respect those double cores pretty well in this upper range. It went and almost tapped the high of the day, and then came back down. So we'll see if it cycles back around.
Well, and it's still kind of
Oh, hey there, Maxwell. Looks like we got Maxwell McMahon. Good to see you, man. Good day. Nick likes dollars. Yeah, yeah, I get it. Oh yeah, we all love dollars, man. We all love it. But yeah, very good. How you doing, Max? Glad to have you here, man. Let's see. Oh, here we go. We might be pulling back here, but man, it seems to have respected the top of this range. So I don't know that this is a good place to be a buyer. I'm not convinced. I think we missed that main move. We'll just have to wait and see if another one sets up. And this will be the last bar on this 50K. We'll see where this closes and might tell us the story of going forward. I'll be right back.
yeah. Yeah, the next 50 could push up for sure. Let's see what happens. Let's see where it opens up. But I'm definitely not a buyer up here. Nick, are you up for the day, dude? How many trades you got in the bag so far? Guys, is it just me or does this market seem kind of slow?
Well, price action's been good. It just seems to have these little lulls every so often. Let's see. Oh, and like you said, we got news coming out in about 3 minutes.
Yeah, the jobs numbers, yeah.
Yeah, could just be a little hesitation waiting for that. But no, I think we've had good price movement. We just haven't been part of it, Jay. That's the problem.
No, but it's just everything. It just seems like it's in slow motion.
Yeah, we're a little congested. If you go back and look at the last, yeah, since the open, it's a little congested. It's a little tight range since the open, but I think it's been sufficient. But yeah, I mean, it's obviously, I mean, we got Cam making money, we got Andy making money, Dan making money. Who else? I don't know. KLR's being quiet, but I'll bet she's making money too.
Yeah,
Oh,
it'd be.
okay. Nick's
We
up
def.
about 80 points. Look at that.
There you go.
Yeah, we got like yeah over 800. Oh my goodness. Over 1800 just popped up on the footprint for buyers. Went from 800 to 1800 in literally like one spike. So there is definitely some people pushing this up and buying this. Guess we're going to expand the range just a bit. See if we get through 600.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, yeah. But then we
We
also
got
we're going to.
we got the New York high from yesterday
Mm-hmm.
at just below 700, 693 it looks like. So
Gotcha.
we could reach for that.
Yep. Yeah. The only other thing is, it looks like we've got a resistance pocket there forming up on the 50K coming up. And that would keep it, if it cycled back down, that would keep it in congestion and give us a little more of a, maybe a pullback to around the 470, 480 level, potentially. That would be nice. Or it'll exit congestion here, maybe. It will do what it wants. Yeah, we're still damn near, yeah, we're 1900 on
Oh,
the footprint still. Yeah, it's,
we just flashed down to 520. We did on my screen anyway.
oh no, not on mine.
Yeah, we were printed in the 530s.
Yep,
Huh.
yep, okay. Yeah, we just opened up, this new 50K now is in a resistance pocket. And so that should push price back down. I mean, again, it's all probabilities. We don't know, but if it does, we could potentially be heading back to the bottom of the envelope in the congestion DML there at about 470. That would be delicious. And we got a trough down there at right at 470 as well, where we just came from. So let's see if this thing either keeps going or cycles back down. Be interesting.
Yeah. I I'd like to see us go up and reach for that close to 700 level from
Yeah,
yesterday.
yeah, I don't know, man. We got a resistance flash on the 10K as well. So I don't know, man. This thing feels like to me like it might want to push down here and turn over. But what do I know? I don't know shit. uh, let's see. We'll find out how strong this 600-ish level is. Daily just peaked up above the top of the envelope, so yeah, anything can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough to read right now because it's just dinking around here. We just went from a plus 1892 on the footprint, and now we're like minus 200 or whatever. So, normally that would signal a continuing uptrend on that big a number on the footprint. But I don't know. That must have been some like one big order or something that came in right at the end because that was freakishly big move.
Well, that was probably right at 10 o'clock when the news came out.
Yeah, yeah. All of a sudden,
Right.
just
That explains that.
yeah, just be patient, man. Get paid for our patience. Another fine day up there in Canada land.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, I haven't been outside or nothing, but looks pretty decent.
Yeah, yeah.
Complain.
Well, I guess it is June, so it should be pretty much getting into your summer for the next week or two, and then back down.
Yeah, exactly.
uh,
Uh,
yeah, you guys are actually
bl-
probably warm till
Blink
what?
and you
At
miss it.
least like July and August. Do you guys normally stay warm then?
Oh yeah, dude, it's warm right until like September's nice, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, September.
Yeah, it's hot again today down here where we're at. It's no surprise though.
What are you in the 90s?
No, not quite. Like right now, it's saying about 82. It's a rainy season now, so it cools down on a couple of degrees, but it's still going to be above 80, which would be what, 28 to 30, 29 to 30, something like that. Yeah, that's pretty much the lows of the day or night. It doesn't pretty much. There's a couple areas in the country that are up high by the volcanoes that get colder, but for us down here, us beach dwellers down here, it pretty much is above at 30 or above pretty much every day.
Yeah, that's all right.
Let's see, what did Andy have to say here? Looks says, I think you may see good 50K congestion action all day. Yep, yep. Continue to be patient. Yeah, look for the dips. Yeah, there you go. And Nick is locking himself out. Doesn't like his nerves right now. Man, good read on yourself. That's amazing. Good job. Yep. Yeah, exactly, Andy. Yeah, 82 with a real feel of 138. Yeah, sometimes, man, it's pretty oppressive during the middle of the day here, man. Oh, sometimes it is just unbearable. But it is a beautiful place, that's for sure. But you got to deal with the heat if you want to be. It's like the trade-off, right? If you want the beautiful beach and be able to go see sunsets and hang out and have a really casual lifestyle and stuff by the beach, yeah, you pay for it with the heat. The people that live up in the city, up a couple thousand feet, a lot of them don't even use air conditioning or heaters at all. They're pretty much their temperature stays right around 20 to 23 all the time.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah. But you got to live in the city for that, or you got to be up high in the mountains and stuff, and the roads aren't so good. So it's again, it's all trade-offs, right?
Hmm.
Whatever's more important to you, that's what you go for. For me, it's I like being by the beach. And it's not even that I go to the beach every day, but it's the lifestyle and the people, the air around here, man. It's pretty casual. People are pretty mellow.
Now, when you say you're on the beach, like, are you
Yes, sir.
literally on the beach?
Our house is probably about, I don't know, 300 meters from the beach.
Okay,
Yeah, we're a block or two. The wife regularly walks barefoot with the dogs down to the beach all the time from the front door. So yeah,
nice.
it's pretty close. Yeah, I don't have that kind of scratch to live right on the beach. That's a little bit out of my price range. But I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close. For lifestyle though, I couldn't afford, this I couldn't transfer what I've got here to, to the States or to anywhere else in the world that I know of.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice, yeah. But it is
Sweet.
hot.
Well, that's what you want, right?
Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah, it looks like we're going to grind here for a second till it decides whether it wants to dump back down or continue, but it's not increasing very aggressively. So I'm wondering if we're going to cycle back down and stay in congestion in the 50K like Andy suggested. I would love to see that. I hope it works out because then we can get the next ride on the way back up.
Yeah, I still think this thing wants to reach higher.
Right,
I don't mean aggressively necessarily, but I think
right.
this thing just bounces around with uptick to the top. But
You can, yeah. I mean, I can see that too. If you look at the structure on the 10K, how clean that is. Hot, higher
hmm
highs, higher lows. So if this thing comes back to the 580 level, you could probably justify even getting involved there if you believe it's going to grind up because look how clean that structure is.
yeah, I was hoping this current 10K was gonna dip down a little bit more
Yeah,
or had
yeah.
decent buy location, but we're just not getting it.
Not
And I
yet.
don't want to buy. I don't want to buy it up here, really.
No, no, no. I think you're right. So we got a little action happening. Sellers coming in on the footprint. Maybe they'll push it down for us. There is certainly time for that.
Yeah, man, I'm gassed, dude. I didn't get in the door until 6:30 this morning.
Yeah, yeah. You've had a long night, man. Be ready to get this first couple hours out of the way and go crash out for a nap, huh?
Oh yeah, it's definitely
Nap
that
30.
time is definitely yeah, it's definitely on the schedule today.
Nice. I probably will too. Well, maybe I'll join you in solidarity, man. Oh man, trying to get hydrated here for the day.
Wait, no coffee?
Already finished the coffee. Now I'm working on some hydration and some salt and electrolytes and all that good stuff. That's one thing down here, man. You sweat just breathing. It's you go through a lot of salt and a lot of water.
Yeah.
Boy, I sure wish this thing would get a little volatility here going.
Yeah, me
Make up
too. It's like
make up your mind.
well, it's moving up. It's just doing it in a
Right.
shitty manner.
Yeah, we've slightly expanded the daily range. Looks like it was sitting around like 580, so now we're a little bit higher. Where are we at on the daily here? It looks like. Yeah.
Yeah, it's reaching, so
Yeah, well, and you mentioned that
it's gonna try.
previous day high around what, seven? You said 700-ish?
Yeah, like the 693-ish, yeah.
Okay, and we got a core DML sitting around 775 on the daily. So, and I would say to continue the nice clean up trend, we need to get to at least 700. So that would continue the nice bullish structure, nice uptrend.
Yeah.
And you look at the 10K bar right before the one we're in right now. That closed at the dead top. So I don't know, man.
hmm
It's hard to say. And the one before it was close. So you might be right. We might just keep grinding.
Yeah. It's like the market just ran out of gas. It's just got
Yeah, yeah. It's spent. It's rolled over and snoring.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Let's get some volatility here. Somebody do something. Looks like our spread is staying nice and tight, 1 to 2 ticks. Things are just motoring along. Yeah, it looks like that move of the day so far was that low, right down around 420-ish, 425.
Yeah, that was the buy location. If it hadn't have jumped up like 25 points in a flash,
Right.
um,
Oh, I have no doubt you
there's a
would have
good
been in.
there's a good chance I would have been part of that, but
Now we're pressing over 800 on the buys on the footprint. So someone's trying to get the party going.
yeah.
Yeah, we're still up overall, just like 75 points. So this thing's got plenty of room for, typical daily action.
Oh yeah, 75 points overall. That's basically flat
Yep, yep. See,
for the
and
Nasdaq.
here again, I think if we get a pullback to somewhere near 600, 610, probably wouldn't be a bad buy. But it's these bars have just been grinding, dude. I don't. It's too precarious, up here near the top of the range right now. I'd like to see it react somehow.
Yep. This is not my jam right now.
Right, right.
Who do we got in the chat? Anybody? Probably.
No, nope,
Is it,
nope, nope.
I wonder if hey Max, are you still here? Maxwell? Is Big Wrench still in here?
Yeah, probably. He's probably got both this chat and the day trading chat up, I would imagine. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff going in the background. He's busy. Oh, good Lord. Yeah.
VolProEdge.com.
Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff going on in the background, running a company, trading, doing all that stuff. The guy's like always on the go. uh, that's why he gets paid the big bucks.
That's what they say.
There we go. Yeah, this is just crawling along, brother. I don't even know what to say about this. This is like it's still in a zone where it could do anything, man. It's not showing us much.
Yeah, there's nothing market wise. There's there's nothing on the table at all.
Nope.
Nothing on the table. Like we said, the buy was down there at the pullback at the open,
Yep.
and
Yep. Yep.
I
Yep.
fumbled that one.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the beautiful thing about the market, right? It'll always be there. It'll always be there to dance with you later. Yeah, usually, this is the thing too, is you get lulled into these little sleepy time or zones, right? And then all of a sudden, bam, something will happen and create a little bit of emotion out there, and things will start happening again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's for sure. It just it just sucks when the market's like this because it's just such a
Yeah.
it's just nothing,
Yeah.
nothing.
Right. Kind of like when your date drinks too much, huh? Oh, oh, man. Yeah, I just don't know. There's so much resistance potential up above on. Look at that line of extension and core DMLs on the 10K. I don't
Hmm.
like trade. I don't like trading into that. Even if it ultimately grinds up there, it's just such a excruciating journey.
Yeah,
And right now we're
it
just
would
about
just
to.
be it would just be
Go ahead.
silly to buy up here,
Yeah,
especially because the market's got no juice. Like it's just dead. Like there's just nothing tradable right now at all.
yeah. And if
Really.
this price stays down around here, it's on the verge of breaking the structure anyway. So then it's like all bets are off.
I mean, if we come down,
Yeah, if we go below 600, then the structure is pretty much broken as far as a nice clean up trend.
yeah.
Mm.
We'll see if the 600 level holds.
Yep, that is the magic number right now. Very good, very good.
Yeah, the first game between Vegas and Carolina's tonight.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it? Okay, where are they playing
Yeah.
at?
I think Carolina has home ice advantage.
Okay, okay. Oh yeah, I think I remember somebody talking about that. I used to work with some people. They moved and ended up relocating to North Carolina, and came from Vegas, so they're Knights fans. So I think somebody was asking if they were going to go to the game, and they said something like, I think like practically nosebleed is like what do they say, 250 or $500 or something like that, and they're just like it's just ridiculous.
If they got a ticket to a Stanley Cup final round game for $250, that would be an absolute steal.
You think so? I don't know, man. I
Oh,
have a hard time. Then
oh yeah,
twenty
dude. No,
dollar
no,
twenty
dude.
dollar beers and a shot glass of beer for $20, and yeah, to me it just becomes silly, man.
Well, yeah, but you're not even into the sport,
No, but
but
I have the same thing about I have the same problem with any sport, man. Nowadays, again, I don't want to get on a
oh,
soapbox, but
absolutely. It's
I have a
ridiculous no matter how you shape it up. But I mean, if it's something that you're into,
have it. What
you know
I'm
what I
doing is
mean? Then
put it in this perspective, Jay. It used to be like an American tradition, right? Is you take your kid to a ball game or a sporting event, and it's like a rite of passage, right? Well, now
of
you got
course.
your average working dude can't afford, take football, basketball, baseball, hockey. Okay, you're talking by the time you go there, buy tickets, buy stuff, hang out. It's $1,000 day. How many working guys can afford to spend $1,000 taking their kid to a game? And meanwhile,
Oh, not
you
many
got
at all.
yeah, you got this billionaire who owns the team, right? And he uses, tax credits and taxpayer money under the guise of, creating jobs. Well, they're not high paying jobs. They're low paying jobs, selling you overpriced concession stuff and parking
Mm.
lot attendants. You know what I mean? It really doesn't, I don't know. For me, I feel like they've lost it. Sports has lost its soul. When it comes to average everyday people, and people are getting into debt with credit cards to try and still keep going to the games, and I think it's crazy. I don't think there's that many
Oh,
people that can
absolutely.
afford, to comfortably go to a ball game or to a sporting event and enjoy it with their family like they used to. It's just crazy to me. So anyway, that's my soapbox. But I think, you know, it's just a sad thing.
Yeah, but you're definitely not wrong. It's completely valid. But people still like there's people out there doing still doing it. So
Yeah.
that's why it'll never revert or go away, right?
Right, right. And I'm not against people making money. Trust me. I love people making money, and I get it. But sometimes it becomes a thing of when the average everyday person can't afford to do it without going into debt, I think it's ridiculous. It's too much. Or there should be some
Hmm.
way for people to enjoy, their team or whatever, and not have to go into debt for it.
Oh, absolutely.
That doesn't even count, like you said. I mean, Stanley Cup got it, Super Bowl, yeah, but still, I think Super Bowl tickets now are in the thousands and thousands of dollars for even the shittiest seats, and I just don't. Yeah, I don't get it.
Oh, they have been for a long time.
Yeah, I just don't get it. What are we gonna do here, man? Looks like it's pretty much. We got two bars here respecting that high around 650-ish. Yep, it's like 648, 650. So I don't know, maybe we'll cycle back down now. That'd be nice. Get a
Yeah,
nice
if this
big push.
level breaks, then which it just did,
Uh-huh. Yep. Let's do it, man. Let's
we
get back
might
down to
we might get a we might get
that.
a little bit of a retreat down to the 580s, 570s. Let's see what
Mm-hmm.
happens here.
Well, yeah, technically to continue the congestion action, we'd have to get down to around the 520s. But we'll see if that happens. I don't know. So far, it's not looking like it will, but anything can happen. Getting over 600 on the footprint now. So sellers are trying. Maybe pick up some volatility and some liveliness approaching the opening range top, sitting at 570-ish, 567. Is that where you're thinking it might pick up some support and start heading back up again?
Yeah, we got the opening range high at 567 there.
Yeah.
We're coming into the true average on my 50K.
Yep. Me too. Just barely above it. In fact, yeah, the middle of mine is sitting right at what is that? Yeah, 560. Still going, pushing down. Good, man. I love it. Love to see it. Let's see what's Andy got to say here. Yep, nice selling coming in. Yep. Yeah. We want to buy again. We want another opportunity. Do it again. Do it again.
Yeah,
Yeah. I would love
yeah.
to see this thing close on a dead low and keep on going. There we go. Yeah, we're up over 850. Okay, now we're only about 600. All right. Nice little push down through the extension DML and congestion DML.
We'll see how this 10K closes
Mm-hmm.
below or above the extension.
Right. And then let's see between this opening range at 567. Yeah. So, and then we got the top of the range at 647. So there's a little room to work there. But the lower the better for sure. Let's do it. Come on, baby. 900 almost. Yeah. Yep. And Andy's saying, yeah, 450 to 480 looks like a gift. Yep. If it confirms down there. Agreed. 450, 480. Yeah. Yeah. That 470 would be that trough from earlier where it pushed off of last time.
Mm-hmm.
Would love to see that. I don't know. We'll see if we got enough juice to get there. And that would also coincide with the bottom of the envelope for the 50K to stay in congestion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll see if those stars align or not. Yeah, I think we're still got some move to the downside here.
It'd be sweet if we did a nice 2 bar push on the
Yeah,
10K here.
yeah, and my screen we opened up below the VolPro Action support level, which so that would act as resistance now and push us down even further. It should. Yeah, everything. That's. I think it's got some more room to the downside here. Let's keep on rolling, baby. All right, come on.
Keep an eye on the 500 even level too.
Yes. Yeah, we got core DMLs, a couple of them, the current one and the oncoming sitting right around that level. Ish. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is shaping up nicely. And yeah, if this 50K is getting ready to finish, hopefully it pushes down below that middle of the envelope, and then we can start looking for maybe a ride back up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we get a good close out of this. Got a little ways to go. Got 6,500 contracts to go.
Yep.
Yep, sellers are still on the footprint. 300 minus 300. Looks like got a little battle going on there. Come on, somebody flush the toilet. Go head on down, baby.
Depending how this 10K closes,
Mm-hmm.
I might even be interested in this area. Only if we
Yeah.
get, only if we get, only yeah, only if we get the right type of action on these current 10K bar here.
Right. Right. Yeah. Let's see. So far, looks like yeah, it reacted off of like 535 ish, 537.
Yeah. Hmm.
Hmm. All right. Can't tell if this thing is just pulling.
2,500 left.
Yeah, pulling back, or if it's reacting to something. I guess, if you look back a few bars, we got a lot of extension DMLs and congestion DMLs on the 10K back behind us, about 3 or 4 or 5 bars.
Mm-hmm.
And then that lines up with the oncoming cores below us on the 10K. It looks like yours are all damn near
Yeah.
overlapped. They're so close. So this might be where we push off from, right around
Mm-hmm.
430, 537. Let's see where this closes at, man. Yeah, if it closes up here, we might be heading back up again.
Yep.
Although not a lot of, it's going up fast enough now, it won't leave us much room, much headroom. Damn. See, now I need it to come back down around 550-ish. 560, Yeah, 560, 570 might not be too bad. Let's see if we get there. Hard to say, man. I feel like this train kind of left us too already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And he said he likes 520. Yeah, me too. I like that much better. Oh, oh man. Yeah, that coincides again back with those previous extension DMLs, congestion DMLs, these core DMLs on this current bar, stacked up there below us.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll
I
get there though. We'll see.
I took a stab at a buy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You,
I'm not gonna let get too much heat. We stayed above the opening range.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see if we can get a little bit of a push here. I'm
All
not
right.
gonna let
Let's
it
see.
mess around too much.
You throw it up there on the screen there.
Yeah, right here. Come on, baby.
Oh, there we go. Just looking for a little 50-point move up there about.
Yeah, I'm just looking to match the highs, basically.
Gotcha, gotcha. I hope you get it, man. Let's do it. All right. Yeah, I don't think that's an unreasonable take profit up there at 634. Looks pretty good. Let's get through this extension DML. Looks like I got one on my 10K. I don't see it on your screen there, but oh, you've got you're executing on a 2K chart, right? The one you've got up there.
No, this is no. This is a 5 minute. This is Trading View. It doesn't have volume.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha. That's right. I forgot. Yeah, you use Trading View, so it's like a smaller time frame. That's why your DMLs are not looking like mine. Okay, cool deal. Yeah, the overall pattern's about the same with but the DMLs are a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on now, give Uncle Jay some love.
Let's see.
Well, you've got some room once we clear this top of the envelope, I think. If price gets up there, clears the top of the envelope, I think you're okay, man. You just got to get there first. And right now we got 280 on the footprint to the negative. So let's see. Andy, smaller time frames equal smaller weenuses. Oh, shots fired. Shots fired. Oh, I can't imagine he's up there in Sweden. I can't imagine how small that weenus is up in that cold. Come on now. I mean, it is summertime, but still, their summer can't be anywhere near very warm. I don't know. What is the temperature up there these days?
Come on, let's push here.
Yeah, we just need a little bit of love here up to get about 610 or so. I think you'll be in good shape, but get up above that top of the envelope. extension DML. There we go. That's what we need right there. Yeah, I think we're good, man. There we go. Come on up. The water's fine. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he said it's like 65. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, don't take a date skinny dipping up there in Sweden. Yeah. Oh, I guess maybe the sauna's okay. There you go. The sauna. uh, uh, yeah, man, this thing is struggling. It is not
Yeah.
decisively
I'm
moving
gonna
back up, but it's okay. It's still got room to work,
I
brother. I think
move
you're
I move my stop to protect it so
yeah.
I can't lose. Whatever happens,
Okay.
happens.
Yeah. I think that's a good call, man, in this case, because it's not we're not having the kind of juice to make this move. You know, it's like either go or don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to being able to get up there, Sweden way, and come up there and see you sometime, man. That is on the bucket list. It's on the list of places to visit and check out. Yep.
Come on, make a push up, would ya?
It is doing it, but it's doing it slow. It's got a little bit of resistance here. We've got sellers still trying to hold price down. They're still about 200 on negative on the footprint, but they're not getting a ton of results for their effort. But I think it's just hanging it up just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But I still think your trade's all right, man. You're in a good zone there. If you definitely if you can break out above that VolPro reaction resistance level, then I think you're in good shape there. But let's see, man. Pump it up. 50K is sitting just below true average. So yeah, again, I think you need to get into the 620-ish level, and you'd be uh, you'd be good to go.
No, it's gonna take me out. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all right. It was a free. Wow, it was a free. It was a free trade on the table. I was protected.
Right. Yeah, sellers just stepped in and just crushed it down. And now it looks like we're in a little bit of a resistance pocket, and it's going to push down even more.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
Yeah. It's baseball. Somebody there thinks you were right.
Yeah.
Giving you a little support there from the bleachers.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let these guys outside quickly.
All right, man. I got this. You don't
Well,
want
I
to.
can
You don't
still
want to.
talk. I'm just not. I'm just not in front of this. In front of the
Yeah.
computer.
You don't want any household complications. Oh, very good, very good. Well, yeah, man, sometimes this is what happens, right? As I said before, nobody can predict where the market's going to go. If anybody tells you that they're lying, they're full of shit. You know, even when we feel pretty strongly about something, it's still just probabilities, right? Strong probabilities. And that's one thing we have with VolPro Edge is we have the edge to know at least some of the story, you know. Um, so I feel blessed to be part of this community and to have this indicator and to work with. And yeah, I've still got a lot to learn. This is a long-term game, and especially when we got price action grinding around like we do right now, it's kind of tough. I don't know. I don't know who's making out on this, but somebody is, because there's a whole lot of, I'm sure there's a whole lot of people not making money at this point. So that money's flowing to somebody. Oh man, let's
Yeah,
see
it's
here.
it's flowing to Big Wrench.
Yeah, right, right. For those that can recognize the opportunity early enough and jump on it, they're rewarded. Yeah, I'm a little surprised. This thing opened up below true average and below this KLR kind of pattern on the 10K, but it's still pushing up now. So we got a resistance pocket. uh, got a resistance pocket, which should generally push price down, and it opened up with a bunch of resistance above it. But there, just like I was saying, it's still going to go up. It's going to go where it wants to go, regardless. I'm just not a buyer at this level with this structure.
Yeah, the only reason why I took a shot at it is because we held the opening range high.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
more often than not, it's a good tip off that we're gonna at least attempt to visit the highs, and we did attempt it there.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
I just wasn't willing to take heat on it. As soon as the trade went in my favor, I just got protected. And
yeah,
whatever
yeah.
happens, happens, right? Free
Right.
roll of the dice.
Yeah. Well, you knew it wasn't a prime entry anyway, so yeah, that's one of those things that you got to protect yourself. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, yeah. As Andy said here, the daily bias and the weekly bias is bullish. Very bullish, and so yeah, resistance levels and patterns are likely to be the ones that fail. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. There's not much that's able to hold this market down. I mean, it gets knocked down for a few points at a time here and there, but it's not staying down. That's for sure. And it looks like we're heading right back up to the highs there for the day.
Oh, is it pushing back up now?
Yeah, it's up around 620-ish right now. Yeah, it looks like it wants to go see the highs here for the day. There's 624, 625. Yeah, it's creeping. We're over 500 on the footprint in the buying side. Yeah, I didn't see this reversal down there around the 540-ish level because there was no DMLs or nothing to really push off of, so I didn't catch on till it was too late. I mean, I guess if I looked back behind about 3 or 4 or 5 bars, there's those extension DMLs lined up, but I guess my view wasn't zoomed out enough.
Yeah.
But let's see, man. Let's see where this goes. Again, like I said, I think it's got to get up around 700 to continue the daily structure, the uptrend. In a clean way. I mean, of course, it's still in an uptrend right now because it's above the middle of the envelope. But to keep the higher highs and higher lows going, it's got to get around 700-ish, 710. Which is not that far away.
Yeah.
Coming up against some the stacked core DMLs on this current 10K bar, and also on the 50K. So we got a lot of resistance up above us, but in this market, that seems to be pretty discounted information.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. How you doing, David? Good to see you. VolPro Edge ESP. Nice. Gotcha. he just setting up the channel, and thank you, man. Appreciate it. Beautiful. Very good, very good. Yeah, we're looking good here.
Yeah, we got no juice.
Yeah, there's no
Just
horsepower
floating
going in
around.
this thing. uh, nice, David. Nice. There you go. Look at that. Oh, that's okay. I see it now. The VolPro Edge España. Nice, man. ¿Qué tal?
Yeah.
Eso es. Very good. Very good. David joining us from España, from Spain. Very nice. Very nice. Our favorite amigo, as Andy says. Gracias. Gracias. Te aprecio. Yeah, I've been learning a little Spanish down here, trying my best.
Yeah, I bet that's quite the task, eh?
Yeah, yeah. To me, it's been part of the learning experience of living here too. You learn a lot about a people by their language too. I'm coming to find out. That a lot of culture and stuff is steeped in the language and they're kind of intertwined, and so it's kind of cool. Even
Yeah.
the words are different, but also the meaning behind the words. It's kind of a cool thing. And it might please you to know, David, that my Spanish professor, she is actually from the Basque region of Spain up there. She'll let you know she's very Basque. They're a very proud people. Uh, uh, man, this is so grindy, man. This is rough. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Turtle market. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? We're still trying to push up to these highs, but struggling big time. Just
Yes,
floating
yes, we
around,
are.
doing a bunch of nothing.
Right? Yeah, it's doing this, and then it'll catch us sleeping on a nice big, 100 or 200 point move. It'll dump down, and then bam. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure who else we've got in here. All right, what are we doing here now? Yeah, this 50K is still looking like it wants to just be out of congestion and keep on grinding up to the top a little bit, although it's been pretty slow.
Yeah, that last 50,
Yeah.
the last 50K bars couldn't get anywhere. We got the double cores above the
Yeah,
current 50K bar, and we have
yeah,
no juice in the market. So
yeah. In the candle world, looks like that last 50K bar would be pretty much a doji. So it's squeezing down, doesn't have anywhere to. So then it's got to decide what it wants to do. We'll see what this one does. Maybe we'll dump down. That would just be a gift if we could just dump down, but I don't know, man. It hasn't been acting like it wants to this so far.
yeah,
Hmm.
Big Wrench. Where did you go the other night? You sent me a picture of a limousine, like a video.
Oh, living large in Sweden. He's pleading the fifth on that one. Hey, good move there. That's probably a smart move. Probably a smart move.
I've done it once or twice.
Yeah, right. Hey, just tell him, Andy, it's one of those things you had to be there. You just had to be there. Otherwise, it's no good. Oh, man. Well, as much as I don't want to have a no trade day, just because I like to be involved and I like to whatever. If that's what ends up happening, I guess I'll have to take it because so far the market provided like one or two decent moves, and it looks like most of our VolPro edgers, a lot of them captured it and capitalized on it.
Yeah,
So that's
it's
awesome.
like I said earlier. Like I said earlier, if it didn't jump 20, 30 points on me earlier, I definitely would have been in on that big move
Yeah,
earlier.
and
But
admittedly,
if you go,
admittedly, I hesitated a little. So yeah, same result. Oh, we missed it.
man, I can't wait to get outside today. So
Yeah,
nice out.
get the blood moving and then crash out for a nap.
Yeah, get the dogs out for a walk and such. You
There
know,
you go.
those types of things.
Right, right. Yeah, I'm wish this thing would just get a move on, but it's just taking its time.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath for anything.
No,
Maybe
no.
maybe after lunch in a
Right.
little bit we might get.
Yeah, this might be one of those things of just a late afternoon, push one way or another. No news or anything coming up to jar things around. Maybe we'll get a random tweet.
Yeah. No, all the planned news is always in the morning. It'll
Yeah,
be it'll be like an 8:30 or a 9:45, 10 o'clock type shit.
right.
When it comes to like data anyway. But other than that, it's Donald Duck with his Twitter thumbs, and that can happen at any
Hmm.
time. we got
Hmm.
here? Yeah.
We're watching paint dry over here, man. This is
Yeah,
crazy.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah, not giving a shit.
No, no.
My dog is whining for some reason. What do you want? What do you
Even
want?
it knows this is painful. It's
Yeah.
like just drop that and go take us out. Oh man. Yeah, this is where the money gets earned, right? Getting through these rough spots where the market's not doing what we want it to do and it's just kind of plodding along doing its own thing.
Yeah, look, it gets to a point where you just know better. Like, just don't even bother.
Right, right.
Like, I gave it that one shot earlier to try to get something on the table. That was the appropriate shot to take. It just I wasn't willing
Right,
to take any heat on it, that's for sure.
right. Well, and there was really no indication that I can see anyway. Looking at my 10K, there was no DMLs, there was no nothing that gave you an indication to get in any earlier. You know, it's there now in hindsight, of course, but at the time when you look at it now, there's nothing there that says, oh, this is a great spot. This is gonna head back up. Because had you
Well, I'll
gotten
show
in,
you what I'll show you what
uh,
I was looking at.
okay, yeah, let's see it.
Um, where is it here? Okay. So, yeah, so we came down, right?
Hmm.
And then we regained the opening range level.
Right,
So yeah, right. So yeah, so I was looking for the push up that we're currently getting. It's just we got to about here, and I protected my trade because I didn't want to take any heat on it. Just because the
right,
market was so dull and slow, could easily get whacked down. But yeah, and it did right here, just enough to take me out.
right. Yeah,
I think I was in the positive, like a point and a half, maybe 2 points. I think
right,
that's where
right,
my
right, right. Where you moved
my
your
stop
stop
was.
to?
But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Ultimately, it would have worked out if
so
you would have gotten in down below that level right there, where like what is that? Right. Well, if you'd have got in, yeah, right as it passed across the opening range high, you would have
yeah.
been fine. But
Well, if
yeah,
I
but
didn't
there
if I
again,
didn't if I didn't protect the trade, it would have rocked too. But like I said, with this shitty dull market,
yeah,
I wasn't taking any risk really.
right. Well, hell. Yeah, there's not enough volume and momentum to go do anything really right now. Looks like it just nudged that daily high back up again, tested it, and now it's, coming back down.
Hmm.
So that 650 seems to be a pretty strong level. Yeah, but I wouldn't want to be shorting up here either because it's,
No.
it just looked like it nudged it just a little bit further. Now the daily high.
I wonder what's on the table tomorrow. If there's any news.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got
let's see.
8:15. We got ADP employment. We got
Hmm.
PMI at 9:45,
Okay.
and factory orders at 10. So we got We got a bit of data coming tomorrow.
Okay, very good. Well, we'll just sit back and watch this and see where this thing goes.
Yeah, won't be going anywhere special.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, we'll stick around for at least another half hour or so and see if anything breaks loose. And if not, then we can always wrap it up and get on with our day. Like I said, I
Yeah,
would rather have gotten a chance to get in on something, but it is what it is.
that's all right. You
Like,
don't want to take something silly and create a hole for yourself.
no, no, absolutely not. I think last month I had about 3 zero trade days. So, they happen. They happen. And again, I'd rather take those than the big minuses, because that usually is what happens when I start chasing or I start trading non-optimal
Hmm.
setups and stuff is I end up, and then it takes me, a week to dig out of the hole, from one bad day. So I'd rather take the zero than
Yeah.
you know, than a negative.
Yeah, I took 0 trades yesterday. I didn't take a single one.
Yep. Yep. And I just had the one for a little one, 1 to 1 R, but, and so it was 1 R instead of like 2.5 R that it could have been because I cut it short a little bit. But yeah, live and learn. Yeah, overall things are good. Things are, just keep showing up every day.
That's it.
I was watching this one person I like to listen to sometimes for the psychology stuff or whatever, and they used an analogy of and I didn't check and see if this is true, so don't quote me on it, but he said basically this, I guess there's this Chinese bamboo that when you plant it, he said you got to water it for like 5 years, and you literally sit there
Really?
and tend it and water it, and nothing shows up for 5 years. This thing goes and goes, and he says, if somebody were to walk outside, and see you watering the dirt, and think, what are you doing? And they see you for 5 years just watering this little patch of dirt, nothing's showing, nothing's whatever. But I guess at some point around 5 year mark, within 6 weeks, it grows to 90 feet tall. And so,
Jesus.
yeah. And so he said, so did the bamboo take 6 weeks to grow 90 feet tall, or did it take 5 years and 6 weeks? It's like kind of
Yeah.
like, so it felt to me a lot like with trading, we put in so much work and so much time on the charts and so many days and days and weeks and months. And, especially when we're learning and everyone else on the outside looks and says, you're an idiot. What are you doing? You're spending all your time, you're not making any money. You're not going anywhere. You're not doing anything, and for those that are able to endure it and those are able to push on and go past that, the growth that happens after that point, once it gets started, is exponential and crazy. So, those become the successful people, right? Is the people that, continue to water, continue to tend, don't give up the hope and the faith and the work that it goes in every day. So that's what I'm hoping, man. That's what I've kind of been thinking about that a lot. And that, just because I'm not seeing all the results, you know, because if everybody could see results immediately, everyone would be sitting here with us right now trading. We'd have 10,000 people watching us and trading along with us, you know, but it's not easy. So
Yeah.
uh, it's not
No,
for the
it's
faint of heart.
it's funny the narrative that gets put out there on the internet too about trading.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. All you need is a cell
it,
phone. It's
it,
easy.
well, not even that. It's just like I don't know. You know all the stuff that gets said.
Hmm.
It just makes
Yeah,
me laugh.
yeah, yeah. Well, to be honest with you, since finding VolPro Edge, I really don't consume any content that are strategy related. I don't find any value in the strategy. I consume stuff related to psychology, risk management, trade management, that kind of stuff. The nuts and bolts of, um, but I really don't. I almost, like the whole strategy hopping phase that everybody goes through. I've decided I'm just going to not, not even going to entertain it because that is such a little part of the picture.
Well, there's no point for you to be strategy hopping.
Yeah, I
You
have an
have
edge.
one to follow.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and I already have some data in my first, my first while here. I've already collected enough data to know that when I follow my plan, I do okay. You know,
Hmm.
um, so as long as I don't, get caught comparing myself to anyone else, and I can just, trade my plan and stuff, I'll be all right. It's just going to take a little while to develop all of my tolerances and stuff like that. Like we've talked about,
Yeah.
I'm not a gambler. I don't have a high pain threshold when it comes to taking heat on stuff. So as I improve, I think that'll get better too.
Yeah, as
Keep
you get
collecting data.
more comfortable and confident in what you're seeing. Like you're in the world of trading, you're completely brand new
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
still.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, I feel
takes
like a absolute baby.
yeah.
But I will tell you this though. That's why, and then some might ask, well, what are you doing here doing live streaming or whatever? If you don't know, if don't have enough experience or whatever, and I would say, well, I've definitely spent the last 6 months intently studying VolPro Edge and learning and absorbing and um, so again, I don't know everything I need to know, but I know enough to get by and enough to keep learning. That's the biggest thing. I survived long enough to learn, and
Yeah, but
plenty
I
of
mean
people.
there's more to it than that. Like we're here to do this together, you know what I mean? Like
Absolutely.
you're here to team up with me, you know?
Yep. Yep. No, absolutely. And I love it. I'm enjoying it, and I'm learning every day. Every day, just a little bit more. And like you've told me, Andy's told me, many times, it's just a lot of times just the hours, the screen hours of watching price action and watching these things,
Mhm.
takes a while to absorb in. So anyone watching this, if you're in the same type of struggle and you're having issues, you're not alone. And we're all in the same boat at some point in time. We're all in the same boat.
In the same boat, or at least I was probably where a lot of people are, whatever, vice versa.
Hmm.
However you
Oh
want to
yeah.
put it.
Right, right, right. Well, this is such an individual journey, right? Like that's why we talked about earlier about like with the
Well, that
price,
too.
like the money versus points. Everybody's at a different point in their journey, right? So 50 points to one person is $100. 50 points to another person is $1,000. 50 points to somebody else could be $100,000. You know what I mean? It's all relative
Mhm.
to where you're at.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, none of that P&L showboating where you take 14 minis for 6 points.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. I've seen the worst one I've seen so far is something like 50 minis for like 10 or 12 points. I saw that somewhere and I was just like, you got to be kidding me. Like that's just so insane, you know.
Yeah.
But there's gamblers out there, right? There's gamblers, there's people that make money even betting on favorites, just in dumping insanely huge amounts of money to win, to get a 50%, to risk $100,000 to win 50. I mean, there's people out there like that, but that's just not a crowd I
Yeah.
want to be in.
No, certainly not. I'm so glad that I got away from like the scalping mindset.
Right, right. Yeah, or like I like to call it
Scalping,
combat trading.
yeah.
You're just at war.
It's so
Uh,
scalping is so uh like mental capital intensive. Like it's just
hmm hmm
I like just putting on a trade now and letting it do its thing. It
Right.
takes practice to be able to do that. It's like what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Because it's like it's one of those things in trading, right? It's like that it's the fear of the trade coming back on you,
Right. Right.
right? You don't want to give up profits, but you train your mind to just accept it and be comfortable with it.
Right. Right.
Yeah. That's what I've worked on the past while, and it's done
Right.
wonders.
Yeah, yeah, no, you're doing great, and I think that that's the thing is if you have faith in what you're doing, and you've got enough data to show to prove it, and enough experience, yeah, then you don't have to be scared and only get 5 or 10 points. It's because you had a reason to enter the trade to begin with, right?
Hmm.
Man, look at all this 10K resistance, man. I feel like we're gonna probably bust to the downside at some point. Might take a while, but
Yeah, this will be the last 10K bar for this 50K, and
hmm
the current and the previous 50K, like we have just gone nowhere.
oh yeah, they're
Like,
little miniature bars. There's no poop in them. Yeah, this market's just not committing to anything. It's just sitting here back and forth, back and forth. Tight little range. Hmm. All right, I'll be right back.
yeah, I'm thirsty as shit. I should have got a beverage from my desk. If we flush, let me buy again. It's on my. Yeah, exactly, Big Wrench. We'll see what the afternoon brings. We're just so
What's
slow
that?
and grindy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Andy was saying he's still here. If we flush, I may buy again or
Huh.
sit and call it a day.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. My for some reason my thing froze up. Oh yeah, there we go. Yep. Yep. Totally agree, man. It's gonna have to do something.
If everything goes to plan, like the next week or two or whatever, we can. I want to start scheduling some guests here and there.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be fun to have some more
Yep.
people in on this.
Like it'd be cool. It'd be cool to have like to be able to bring someone in right now and just have conversation with
hmm
them,
hmm
like while the market's just not doing shit.
Right. Right. Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, we definitely have to pull back somewhere in the 50s, I think, at this point to be worth doing anything with.
What the 650s?
No, like
Oh,
550s.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I was gonna say.
yeah, yeah. No, 650 wouldn't get us anything.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
was just
we
making
need a
sure.
a little 100 point flush down, maybe one or two bars. But right now, yeah, that's over 700 of buyers on the footprint, so that's a long way off. Now it's going up even higher a little bit. Yep. So there's definitely effort to keep pushing on this, although there's not much action on the bars are printing really tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like we went through those double cores on the 50K.
Mhm. Yeah. What's for lunch today, BDR?
Well, being that I haven't eaten yet, probably protein shake first, and then probably some eggs and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm kind of a late eater. I don't tend to eat in the morning.
No.
No, nope. Yeah, have my coffee, hydrate. Then yeah, man, I'll do a little bit of protein, some supplements, that kind of stuff, and then hit breakfast, some eggs, 5 6 eggs. Yeah, and then I'll be ready for dinner sometime around 4 or 5 o'clock, and then that's it.
Yeah. I'm trying
Yeah,
to uh I'm trying to rely on mostly water
hmm,
currently. Get into the habit of having mostly water
right, right.
rather than like juices and whatever else.
Oh yeah, the sugar's no good, man. Juice is useless. I'll use it sometimes in a protein shake or something for a little flavor, but yeah, I try not to, but it's all natural here. That's the one advantage here is you can actually buy actual just orange juice, had no preservatives, no chemicals, no stabilizers, no nothing in it. Just, you
Yeah.
know, but but yeah, no, it's water's good. Just make sure you're getting some electrolytes, man. Got to get salt, potassium, that kind of stuff. That's the one thing that the
We
government left out with that whole drink water every day is, the most of the tap water is so gross and overdone that there's nothing in it anymore. They've killed it with chlorine and we filter out all the elements and all the minerals and stuff like that. So water itself can be kind of destructive.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that actually. One of my one of my good friends is in the water industry. Like
Uh-huh.
he works for a store that does like they supply water and they
Uh-huh.
do like all the different machines for waters. Like they do like water coolers, but they also
Right.
do like soft water installations and shit like that. Like
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Like Culligan.
So he yeah, yeah, exactly. And so he knows a shit ton about water and like a lot about municipality water and shit. It's a lot of it's like you said, they've beaten it down so bad. It's all
Yep.
chemical washed and chlorine and this, that, and the other.
Yep. Yeah, for me, that's why I basically just started making my own like electrolyte water. I had sea salt, a little potassium chloride, which is basically just that stuff they sell in the store that says like no salt or low salt. It's a salt substitute for people who don't want to eat salt. So I add that in there and then a little bit of baking soda and you get your electrolytes and your pH and it works out pretty good.
Nice.
But yeah, no, nowadays with the way the water system is, it's crap. And it's so sterile, there's no minerals in it. I guess unless you're drinking spring water or if you're drinking, stuff that's got some minerals put back in it.
Yeah, that's what my buddy said. He said the minerals are basically stripped right out of it.
Yep. Yeah, it's like laboratory H2O. It's no good.
Yeah.
We weren't designed for that. Uh, yeah, man. I tell you, health stuff nowadays. You can't trust what the government's putting out. You can't trust a lot of the stuff that's out there. So you got to really, look at it yourself, and it takes a lot of time, man. It's like another job to try and, you know, have some degree of decency when it comes to diet and those kinds of things.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like we're really gonna get much
Yeah,
from this market, dude. It's just gonna be dog shit slow here.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. That's what I was just noticing that we're about to close this 50K, and yeah, it's above the double cores, but I still don't see where it wants to go from there. I mean, probably a little higher.
Well, I think it pushes up, but I mean, it's a dog shit
Yeah,
market. It's got no juice. It's got no nothing. It's
yeah,
not tradable.
yeah, you're gonna be in a trade for 2 hours to get 25 points. Not my style, man. Not my style. So yeah, we can. I mean, there's not even really that much to recap. I mean, everybody, but there was one move of the day, which was right back at the open. Just before and right
Mm,
at the open, and it seems like quite a few people
yeah,
capitalized on some part of that move. And it
yeah.
moved up from
That's
about the 425 ultimately to about 640. And so a bunch of our VolPro Edgers caught pieces of that, and Nick caught some of that. Everybody seemed to get on that train except for us. So, oh well.
yeah. Just for the viewers, I'll highlight it here.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea.
Was right here. That's that was the entry. These double cores here held us up on the 10K. We pushed up through the envelope and just kept on trucking. That
Yep, yep.
was that was the trade of the day.
Right, right. And we, again, I'll mention if you're curious about what you're seeing here, if you're want to know a little bit more about it, go over to volproedge.com and sign up for the 14-day free trial. Take a look at it, take the course, take all the information in that you can, and see if it's right for you. And then if it is, then hop on in and join us. And there's a day trading chat, there's a members lounge, there's a questions area. It's a real helpful community. If you really want to learn how to trade, if you're having trouble, you're struggling, you're not profitable, or maybe if you are, but you'd like to do better. There's a lot of valuable information over there that I encourage you to go take advantage of and try out. And and come back and see us tomorrow. We'll be here again tomorrow at the market open a little bit before, and we're going to keep doing this thing.
Yep, that's it.
All right. Looks like we've got no questions or anything like that. So yeah, we can go ahead and wrap this thing up, I guess.
Yeah, we're good. Let's thanks for joining us.
Thanks
It
everyone.
was was a dull market, but nothing we can do about that really. It's out of our
Nope.
hands. But that one trade was we just pointed out was the trade of the day. Uh, I'm gonna head out for a walk and then I'll see what the afternoon brings. But same time, same channel tomorrow. We'll be
Yep.
here.
All right.